Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video. I am hella hype, super excited, really pumped up for today's video because bish, I have right here, the Kylie holiday collection, okay, in all its glory. Look at this. I'm so excited. This was sent to me, but this is not a sponsored video. I will tell you guys all the tea on this collection. Oh, don't even start with me. I already have my foundation on, my brows did, pretty much like my base is done, concealer, blah, blah, blah. So I want to start with the eyes and then maybe later on we'll get into swatching all of the lipsticks that come in this Christmas set. I do believe everything will be sold separately as well, and this collection will be available this Wednesday, November 22nd, I think that is. Let me check. Yes, November 22nd at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I wanted to get this video up early for you guys. So if you were questioning whether or not you should get the collection, that way this video can help you. So the first two things that really caught my eye in this collection were the eyeshadow palettes. We have a naughty palette and a nice palette. First of all, I really love the packaging of this palette. It's very pretty. This is the naughty palette. And on front here, this is actually velvet. The word naughty is embossed in velvet, and I really, really like that. I'm a very texture and feeling type of person, so I love that little touch. And inside we have some beautiful shades. These are also really cool shades for the holidays specifically. You know, we have our greens, we have our burgundies, some golds in there. So I really like that this is all incorporated. And the cool thing about this palette is if you were to get it, you definitely would be able to get multiple uses out of this. I don't think that this would just be like a one-time palette for Christmas. So that is the naughty one. Let's take a look at the nice. This is the nice palette, so you guys can see. Oh yeah, there you go. We have some velvet up in here as well. Nice is in velvet, and then these little circles are in velvet as well. Inside here, we have some more shades. Again, we have our golds, we have some burgundies, and a little bit of peach, and I do think that Blizzard might be a duochrome. So I will hold up the shadows next to each other so you guys can see. So these are both of the palettes. They definitely are different, but I could understand if people were like, oh, they're similar, but they definitely are different. I'm the type of girl that's got about 100 nude lipsticks in the corner of my room right now and still need to buy nude lipsticks, okay? So I'm gonna zoom you guys on in and let's get started with the eyes. I don't think that swatching eyeshadows on a hand or a wrist or your arm, whatever, I don't think that it really tells you enough about the shadow, like how it performs on the eye. So I'm not really gonna do any swatches. Like I'll show you a couple on my hand right now that are kind of speaking to me. So here are some shades right off the bat. They are very, very pigmented and I love the payoff. But again, I really need to use them on my eyelids so that I can give you more of an accurate review on how they perform. Okay guys, so picking up the nice palette, I'm going into Miracle and I'm going to use that as a transition shade up in the crease. This shade is very, very similar to my natural skin tone, so you won't see it show up too much, but this step is really, really important. You definitely shouldn't look over it because this is kind of like setting down a base for our shadows to blend more seamlessly later on. There's so many looks I could do here. I definitely want to try to incorporate this red here and maybe this green because I feel like those are really beautiful colors. Oh, this is so hard. I'm going to go in with Xmas Kiss. And just so you guys see, there is like a little bit of fallout, but not much at all. Like I think that this is normal. And actually, I don't really care if a palette has a lot of fallout. As long as it blends, girl, I don't care. So I'm gonna go in and kind of dust this in the crease. It's a beautiful warm transition shade. Wow, it's blending out perfectly. And there hasn't been any fallout along my face yet, so we will keep an eye out for that as well. And then just doing the same thing to the other eye. So now going into the nice palette, I'm gonna take the shade Ginger Snap on my Morphe M433 brush. I do have a discount code with Morphe. It's NICOL in all caps at the checkout. That'll get you 10% off your entire purchase. I do make a slight commission, but it's like a win-win for both of us. You get 10% off, I get a little commission. So I'm just working this a little bit lower in the crease. This is gonna kind of actually make it a little bit more orangey or more red tone, kind of when you mix a peach and a yellow together, if that makes sense. All of the matte shades so far have been blending like a dream, and I will tell you this because you guys know I have created my own eyeshadow palette with Violet Voss before, and it is very hard to get mattes to work and blend seamlessly, and I am very, very impressed with these so far. Especially these lighter shades, they just look so pretty. And they have a very buttery texture to them as well. Okay, and now let's go into Saint Nick, which is right here. Get our brush nicely coated. This is a Morphe M514. This is perfect for working in smaller areas, like really close in the crease or the outer V right here. I really love this brush a lot. Oh, she is pigmented. Shit, y'all. This is nice. Wow, I love the way that this is blending out. It's very, very pretty. And you can make it as intense as you want, which is what I love about these colors, all of them. You can really build up the intensity. And I don't have any fallout on my face, even working with this bright color. I think that that's important to point out. And now I'm going to start working on this eye right here. And I'm also using a very, very light hand when blending back and forth. That way we don't get any harsh lines or anything like that either. Okay, guys, I just have to use this color Blizzard. It is calling to me. So, I am going to wet my brush because this is a duochrome, or I feel like it's a duochrome. If I could find my damn brush. I swear to God, I have like 30,000 brushes right here, but I can never find the one that I need. This is a brush from Dose of Colors that I have had literally since I started doing makeup. It's an eyeshadow, or actually I think it's a concealer brush, which is crazy because, what? So, if anybody knows where I can get another flat brush like this, like I don't even know if Morphe has some, but your girl's on the hunt. So I'm taking some Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm gonna spritz the shit out of this brush. And let's dunk on into Blizzard. Shook. This is what I'm talking about. This color is everything. And I am glad I wet my brush so that way you guys can see the true like reflection and pigment of it. Very, very pretty. Oh my God. Like, hi. This is so beautiful. Okay, let's move on to the other eye. I'm gonna wet my brush again, ever so slightly. And I love the way that this color Blizzard looks with the red. It's very, very stunning. So I'm gonna finish blending a little bit more, put on my lashes and liner. You guys have seen me do that a million times. I'm gonna zoom on out and let's get on with the rest of the collection. So I have my lashes on, my liner. I love the way that this looks. Oh, so let's go and do the lower lash line. I'm pretty much gonna follow all of the same steps. So I'm taking this Morphe brush, going into Saint Nick, and just gonna smoke this on the lower lash line. Just kind of going back and forth. So then what I'm gonna do to deepen it up a little bit, I'm gonna take the shade Hot Toddy, which is like a deep brown all the way in the corner there. And I'm just going to use that to just darken up the red a little bit. I know some people get a little freaked out with reds and pinks. I know most of my comments whenever I do a red eyeshadow look is like, oh, I'm scared it's gonna make me look sick. But no, you just gotta use colors that blend well with it so that it complements each other. And then what I'm gonna do is take my Morphe M416. It's a very teensy-weensy little brush. I'm gonna spritz it and go into Blizzard, which is the shade we have all over the lid. And I'm just gonna run this across the lower lash. So you guys see it there. It looks really pretty. This brush is perfect for the lower lash line because it's really tiny, so you can really get in there and pack some shimmer shadows up in there. And then I'm just going to pop on some mascara. This is the Tarte Gifted Mascara, which is an OG fave of mine. Okay, guys, so this is the eye look, up close and personal. I really love the way that everything blended out. I'm like super, super excited and happy with the way it looks. Now, you guys already saw me swatch all of the spice set on Kylie's Instagram, which was super exciting. So I'm not going to try these on my lips. I will swatch them on the back of my hand so you guys can see. But since I already tried these on Instagram, I feel like you guys already know what they look like on me. And if you didn't see it, then I guess you're just gonna have to follow me on Instagram to be updated on everything. This first one we are going to swatch is Halle Berry. This is one swipe. It is a very vampy berry tone. I love the way that this dried. This actually was one of my most recent Instagram pictures that I was wearing, so you can go check it out there. Then we have Juniper Gloss, which was really pretty. It had my lips looking extra juicy, if you know what I'm saying. So let me get this. Bam! That is a pretty metallic gloss. Then we have Cinnamon, which is another gloss. Here we go. A little swipey swipe. Then we have Clove, which is another liquid to matte. I'm actually going to put it on this side since I'm running out of room here. And so you guys can see these two, how they dry together. This one is more of a brown undertone, and Halle Berry is more of a like red undertone. And then the last one in the spice set is Goals, which is a velvet. I do like that in these lip sets, you get a bunch of variety of finishes. Like you have your liquid to mattes, you have a velvet, you have two glosses. I really, really like that. So let's get this last color on in here. It's a little cockeyed. Let me get a better swatch for you. Yeah. This spice set is hot fire, okay? I love all of the shades in it, and I was really excited when Kylie said she wanted me to swatch this one because this one is just like, oh, I had my eye on it. So again, here is the spice set, and here are the swatches that go along with it, just so you guys can see. And this sugar set, I'm going to swatch on my lips because I haven't tried this out yet, so let's go. The first one we have here is Boy Bye, which is a velvet. I'm excited. I really, really love Kylie's velvets. Oh, and let's just talk about the packaging too. I love the white drips, and I like that she changes it up for like holidays or special occasions in her life. I think that that's cool. I always like a product that's limited edition or different than others. Wow, she pigmented. I will say this. Kylie Cosmetics and Smashbox Cosmetics has some of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas and shades. Like, these are my fave. I love the way that this is swatching. I'm doing kind of like a rough swatch just so you can see, but I do really like the way that this looks. This is Boy Bye in all of its glory. Okay, so let's try on the next one. Next one we have is Angel in the sugar set, and this is actually an OG fave of mine. I have like a bunch of these from maybe like another release or something, but I love this color so much. It's so pretty, guys. It's like the perfect pink nude, in my opinion. This is looking mighty fine. And again, this is just a little rough swatch, but just so you can see how it looks. I really like Angel, guys. I can't say enough good things about it. It does dry down to a matte. And I really do love Kylie's lipstick formulas. Like, they're all so bomb, in my opinion. The third one in the sugar set is called Savage. This is a velvet. Wow, this is beautiful, too. These are all really pretty wearable shades. Even in the spice set that I was showing you guys earlier, like, these are all very, very wearable and pretty for the holidays. This is very pretty. And the velvet is a very comfortable formula as well. So like, if you are someone who doesn't really like the feeling of a liquid to matte, a velvet could be a really great alternative to you because it does dry down, but it has more of a creamy finish to it. Bish, look at how cool this is. Okay, so this is Sugar Gloss. So let's put this on. I'm curious to see how this looks without any lipstick or lip products underneath it. Ooh, it's like a rose gold finish. I feel like these would be really pretty as toppers. Actually, I'm gonna hold up my iPhone flash so maybe you guys can see. You can kind of see the glitters in it. It's really pretty. Again, I would love to see how this looks on top of a lipstick. So maybe we'll do that towards the end. And let me try on the last gloss, which is another kind of shimmer one, but it's gold. This one is called Butter, and you guys can see it has more of a gold finish to it. Ooh, I really like the gold. This does look pretty on its own too, guys, so you can definitely wear it on its own. So let me put the flash on again, or my flashlight on again, so you guys can see. You can see the shimmer. I really, really like these. We also have one Kylie Lip Kit, which I love this packaging. The green is kind of like embossed with some glitters, and the side as well, kind of like candy cane imprints. And let's open it up. This is Red Velvet. Whoa, this is bright. This is a bright red. This is awesome. So this is a velvet. Oh yes, girl, I love your velvets. And we also have this cap, which is red, and again, the white on the drips. But I really like that this lip liner has the red here and also here. Let's put this puppy on. I do like Kylie's liners. They are very easy to use. Okay, so let's get on this velvet now. Girl, this is a bright ass red and I'm living for it. This is like the epitome of a red lipstick for the holidays. I love it. Guys, this is really, really pretty. Again, this is a very rough swatch. I don't think this eye look goes very well with the lip, but you guys get the idea. Very pigmented, super red. I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna wipe this off. That was the last of the lips for the holiday. I'm gonna pick a lip to put on and then let's move on to the face. One of the last things I have here to show you guys is the wet set, which is Kylie's highlighter set. And I remember people went like ape shit about this when it came out. I feel like she first released a wet set maybe either last holiday or was it in the summer? I can't really remember, but these are like intense payoff highlighters. This is what it looks like inside. So you get 4 full pan sizes. We also have a pink tone, a more icy, a bronze, and then a medium to like gold shade, I would say. So let me swatch them on my fingers. Oh, they definitely feel wet. Like you can almost play around with them and leave an imprint. Can you guys see that? Maybe I'll do it on this bottom one so you could see better. Yeah, you can leave an imprint, which is kind of cool. So these are swatches right here. I don't know if you guys can see. These two are iridescent, so it's kind of hard to see. But these two over here, oh God, this is hard to do, huh? These two over here are just regular shades, I would say. They're like a gold and a bronze. So I don't have any highlighter on my face right now. I'm looking very, very matte. So I'm gonna go in with a highlighter brush with a fan brush. I usually use a fan brush. So I'm gonna go in to the shade Sweet Dream, which is right down here. Dead. That is amazing. Look at that. Okay. It's like, I'm gonna have to blend it because this is very intense, but okay. Oh shit, girl. That is some intenseness going on. This is my first time working with the wet set, so I did not know what to expect, but we'll fix it. All you have to do is go in to your bronzer, and you can even pick up your beauty blender and kind of matten it up a bit. Always like to do the chin as well. And the last thing I have to show you guys is the Kylie Cosmetics bag. I personally really like Kylie's bags because they're really large and you can fit a lot of makeup in there. I actually have like so many sitting around because I use them and I go through them like water. So, and I love this because it's like embossed here, like kind of 3D Kylie. And I love the color. I love that teal. It's definitely a different vibe to holidays, which I really like. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look. So I know you're all waiting what my thoughts are, so let's get right on into it. The eyeshadows, 100% I am so down with. Like, I loved the way that the ones that I choose performed. I can't really speak for much of the other colors in the palette, but they swatched beautifully. And the ones that I did use, which I picked on purpose, by the way, because reds are very hard to formulate. This kind of like shimmery duochrome is hard to formulate. I wanted to use some of the colors in the palette that were more on the difficult side as far as formulation goes, and they pass with flying colors. I genuinely like both of these palettes. I can't say enough good things about them. I'm really excited to play around with them more for the holidays and probably even in through like February with these puppies because they really have so many varieties of looks that you can do, and I just was really happy with the way that everything performed. The lipsticks. I really like the lipstick sets. The lip kit alone is really cute too. If I had to pick between one set, like if you guys were like, what set do you think I should get? If you can't get both of them, I would probably recommend the Spice set, which has more of the vampy colors, just because in my opinion, those are the colors that I wear mostly around the holidays and the winter months. So, and I'm wearing actually one of the glosses. I think this is Cinnamon from the Spice set, and I really like the way that it looks. You guys never see me in glosses on my channel. I feel so like juicy and spicy. Oh God, I'm weird. The wet set highlighters, these highlighters are really bomb and awesome to work with. You can see it kind of has like a different type of shine to it. I did dull it down a little bit, but it almost has like a wet look to it, which I really like, especially because I have very dry skin. I'm always looking for my skin or trying to make my skin look more dewy and smooth. So yeah, I totally love this entire collection. I really can't say enough good things about it. I think it's really cute. I don't have prices for you guys, unfortunately. I know that that is what everybody has been asking me. I'm not sure. Maybe by the time this video goes up, I will have some prices. And if that happens, I will link everything down below for you guys. I really had an awesome time doing this review. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell notification thingy down there. Don't be stingy. I love you guys so much, and I'm really excited for the holidays, and I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving this week. Can't wait to eat my weight in food. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.